Hello students, my name is Dr. Shumaila Khan and today I will be taking a demo session for O-Levels Biology. Before that, I want to make a little intro about myself. So let's begin. For that, I will be needing a screen share, so hold on for a sec. Okay, so as I have told you before, my name is Shumaila Khan and I graduated my undergraduate degree at the O-Levels. I did it from the city school in 2006 with 5 A plus at a time, but now A star-X in biology, chemistry, Urdu, Islamiyat, and Pak studies. I wanted to pursue medical field, so I decided to do my intermediate. So as I shifted from Karachi to Hyderabad, I had a good option in Beacon House, where I scored like 81% A1 grade in my FSC. Then I started to prepare for my MCAT, where appearing to the different colleges and MCAT test, my aggregate was 75%, and I did got enrolled in dentistry and graduated from Dow Medical College, Karachi in 2013. In my house job here, I started home tuition and slowly and gradually had good number of students. Most of my students who were doing O levels, they scored A star in biology and chemistry under my supervision, alhamdulillah. After my house job, it took a while for a PMDC, that is a medical license, to come back. So I availed that time and made myself available for coaching centers, which was for a very little period of time, but it had given me a lot of experience, how to deal with different kind of students and how to make them understand. Finally, I got a job in a private medical college, and from that time up till now, it has been 5 years. I have been lecturer, and I am dealing with first year BDS students, and I teach biochemistry. So as far as my topic is concerned, today my topic would be cell division. जब भी हम बात करते हैं इंसान के बारे में, इंसान या किसी भी ऐसे ऑर्गेनिज्म के बारे में that needs to reproduce, it's a complex mechanism. ये कॉम्प्लेक्स मैकेनिज्म कैसे तय पाता है, क्या होता है, इसमें क्या reasons होते हैं to divide, to grow, to repair, to reproduce, I'm going to tell you in this topic. The learning objective of my students should be, what is cell division? How many kinds of cell division are there? Significant difference between meiosis and mitosis. What is the significance of cell division? Why do we need cell division? What happens to the parent cell after cell division? Interesting facts about cell division. Review question for the students for their assessments. Now, cell division was first discovered by botanist who discovered cell division in 1853. He was Hugo Manuel. Hugo Manuel was a German botanist, and he first was just inquiring about cells, and increasing the resolution and the lenses of the microscope, he discovered that there are thread-like structures, and after some time he discovered that these thread-like structures are helping cell to divide into two. Every cell have a lifespan, like we human beings, we have a lifespan. हमारी एक उम्र होती है, उसके बाद हम बचपने से बड़े होते हैं, बड़े से हम बूढ़े होते हैं, और बूढ़े से eventually we die. So cell also have those kind of life stages, and it have a particular lifespan, a very rigid lifespan. जैसे कि RBCs का 120 days होता है, after 120 days the RBCs have to die. So the simpler organism have lesser complexity and the lesser of the cell divisions. But the more complex the organism becomes, the more complexity increases and the more process of cell division have to take place. The organelles responsible for cell division are like many. Every organelle have to divide But the main organ is nucleus, which has the chromosomes, the chromatins, which will help you to divide one cell into two other daughter cells. Now, there are types of cell division. There are two types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. You would be thinking, why do we need two type of cell divisions? Because we have two group of cells. हमारा एक ग्रुप ऑफ सेल्स होता है जो कि बॉडी सेल्स होता है जिसको हम सोमैटिक सेल्स कहते हैं. उसकी डिवीजन यूजुअली माइटोसिस के जरिए होती है. फिर हमारे दूसरे ग्रुप ऑफ सेल्स होते हैं जिनको हम सेक्स सेल्स कहते हैं, ये गिमेट्स कहते हैं और वो रिप्रोड्यूस करने में हेल्प करते हैं और उसकी हमेशा डिवीजन मेयोसिस से होती है. अगर हम माइटोसिस की बात करें तो माइटोसिस is a cell division process that takes place in the somatic of the body cells and it gives you a diploid daughter cells. Diploid means इसके अंदर 46 chromosomes होंगे in each of the cells. Mitosis exhibits only one step cellular division. एक साइकिल होगा, उस एक साइकिल को गुजरने के बाद माइटोसिस कंप्लीट हो जाएगा और आपको दो डिफरेंट डॉटर सेल्स देगा with 46 number of chromosomes. Mitosis have 4 stages of division. First is the interphase, which we do not count in its stages because it is a preparatory stage of cell cycle or cell division. Your chromatins are in a tight loop and that loop is loosening up. That is interphase. In prophase, the chromosomes are getting apart from each other. In metaphase, they are getting aligned. In anaphase, they are going to the poles, the north pole and the south pole. And in telophase, the two cells are further divided. Before mitosis, the cell prepares itself to enter the cell division and the process is known as interphase, as I have told you before. In mitosis, the prophase is a very shorter and less complex stage and it does not need a crossover in mitosis prophase. Metaphase, whereas mitosis is concerned, you do not need an independent assortment. Means आपके जो क्रोमोसोम होंगे उनको differently align नहीं किया जाएगा, एक ही साथ उनको एक longitudinal way में रखा जाएगा. एनाफेज में ये सेपरेट हो जाएंगे और इनके अपने अपने सेपरेट क्रोमेटिड्स होंगे. क्रोमेटिड मीन्स द क्रोमोसोम्स वुड नाउ डिवाइड. ठीक है. और फिर टेलोफेज में क्या होगा कि ये दो डॉटर सेल्स में कन्वर्ट हो जाएंगे एंड ईच ऑफ द सेल्स वुड हैव 46 chromosomes in them. Whereas meiosis is quite complex. As I told you before, it takes place in a sex cells. और इसके दो डिवीजन सेल साइकिल्स होते हैं और अगर हम टोटल इसका करें तो इसमें 8 स्टेजेस होते हैं. इसमें 4 डॉटर सेल्स बनते हैं with the haploid number of chromosomes. Now, diploid means 46 chromosomes. So what does haploid means? Haploid means 23 chromosomes. Meiosis occurs in the complex organism in the reproductive cells and it gives you gametes. Stages of meiosis: prophase 1, prophase 2, metaphase 1, metaphase 2, anaphase 1 and anaphase 2, telophase 1 and telophase 2. अच्छा, meiosis क्योंकि एक बहुत ही elongated एक topic है, so I am not covering this in my demo session right now, but inshallah in future I would be telling you more about it. But I am going to tell you the difference between mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis takes place in somatic cell. The first of the difference was कि mitotic cells जो mitotic cellular division जो होती है वो somatic cells में होती है, आपकी body cells में होती है, लेकिन meiosis जो होता है वो आपके reproductive cells में होता है. Mitosis have one cellular cycle as I have told you before, and meiosis have 2 sequence of cell cycles and 8 stages altogether, whereas mitosis have only 4 stages. Mitosis is needed for your cell growth, cell repair, and after and it helps you to give the diploid daughter cells. यानी जो सेल को डिवाइड करेगा उस हर सेल में 46 chromosomes होंगे. Whereas meiosis is needed for reproductive cells, it would have 23 number of chromosomes in one cell and 23 in another. अब ऐसा क्यों होता है? ऐसे इसलिए होता है कि आपके जब sperm cell and ovum they combine together, they have to fertilize into one cell, that is a zygote, and then the proliferation begins. ठीक है, अब अगर मैं 46 और 46 को करूँगी तो that would be the total of 92. I do not have 92 chromosomes in my cell body cells, so I need haploid number of cells ताकि 23 यहाँ से आए और 23 यहाँ से आए, and it makes a good combo. Mitosis, where I do not have any variation in its genetic material. जैसे कि अगर मैं कहूँ कि अगर मैं कोई चीज़ फोटोस्टेट करवाऊँगी तो उसमें कोई चेंजेस नहीं होंगे, ठीक है. लेकिन अगर मैं मियोसिस करूँगी, अगर मैं मियोसिस हो रहा होगा तो उसमें ये होगा कि आपके जेनेटिक मटेरियल में वेरिएशंस होगी. दैट्स व्हाई योर सिबलिंग्स डू नॉट लुक अलाइक. यू डू नॉट लुक अलाइक लाइक योर सिबलिंग्स. अगर दो बहनें भी होंगे, उनके फीचर्स अलग होंगे, उनका कलर अलग हो सकता है, उनका बॉडी शेप अलग हो सकता है, बिकॉज the meiosis was taking place while your zygote were fertilized, while you were made. So mitosis have no genetic variation, but meiosis have carry the different genetic variation. That's why we have different faces. अगर ऐसे नहीं होता तो शायद मैं अपनी वालदा की हूबहू होती या अपने फादर की हूबहू होती, and it would have created a greater problem in the world. Now, what happened to the parent cell who is getting divided? Parent cell एक optimal age पे पहुंच जाता है जब उसका लाइफ स्पैन ख़त्म हो जाता है, उसका काम ख़त्म, उसका डिवीजन हो जाता है, उसका काम ख़त्म हो जाता है. जब वो डिवाइड कर चुका होता है तो इसको एक प्रोग्राम सेल डेथ के ज़रिए मरना होता है, जिसको हम बोलते हैं एपोप्टोसिस. एपोप्टोसिस is a program cell death. Okay, so why do cell needs to die? It can divide furthermore. So why do it have to die? Now what happened is कि जैसे हम एग्जांपल लें एक गाड़ी की. अगर गाड़ी पुरानी हो जाए तो वो रुकने लगती है, वो उसके स्टीयरिंग अलाइनमेंट चेंज हो सकती है, उसका ब्रेक लगने में टाइम लग सकता है. सो यू आर इवेंचुअली फेड अप फ्रॉम इट एंड यू हैव टू रिप्लेस इट विद अ न्यू कार. तो सेल्स में भी यही होता है, उसमें गड़बड़ होना शुरू हो जाती है. It would start to reproduce twice or thrice the number it have to reproduce, and and the cells that it have reproduced are vigorous in dividing itself more than the parent cell, which may lead to the dangerous condition like cancer cells, and nobody wants that. So, in last, I want you to ask some questions like, mitosis make genetically variable cells. Is it true or false? According to me, it's false. A diploid human cells have 48 chromosomes. No, I told you that it have only 46 chromosomes. So I would stick with that. This statement is false. In order to cell divide, DNA must replicate first. Yes, interphase. Interphase is a phase where your chromatins are loosening up and your DNA is starting to replicate. That statement is true. Meiosis produced 4 daughter cells. Let me think. Mitosis were producing 2 daughter cells with the diploid number of chromosomes, like 46 chromosomes. So meiosis would be the one giving out 4 daughter cells with haploid number of cells. Haploid number of chromosomes. That statement is true as well. A zygote have haploid cells. Okay, I have written it again and again. So these cells are haploid. It's false. Zygote can never be haploid. I told you, One sex cell and other sex cells like sperm and ovum have to fertilize to make a zygote. 23 plus 23 makes us 46. So it can never be haploid. So this situation is false, totally false. I hope you enjoyed my session. Hope to see you in Valeem and hope to see you to join up my classes. For more details, you can join Valeem and catch up with me at valeem.com, and I will be waiting for you guys. Allah Hafiz.